everybody. Since my last video that I posted, I asked on the video if you guys had any idea of editor. I got no answers and no comments about it, but that's fine because I did some research. I did some like YouTube deep diving, and I'm testing a new um, editor, and let's see how it goes. I owe you guys a part 2 for the recruiter things to ask recruiters before you sign your enlistment paperwork, and I will get to that. But right now I'm very, very, very excited about what I'm doing with what I've been doing with the VIA. I know that I don't have the best setup right now. I'm still working on it. I just hope that the video quality is better than the other editor I had before. And I'm gonna work on everything else over time. I'm gonna work on the editing and everything else. Anyways, squirrel. Anyways, so let's go back to the VIA. All right, so as I mentioned on my other video, I did a TLC license because I live in New York, as you all know, and in New York you need to have a TLC license. So I made a video about the process, and I'm gonna put up here the little link for it if you guys need. So if you guys need to know how we went to the whole TLC and the steps, just click on that little thing, suggestion, and it will take you there. Anyway, so my license finally came, and my picture is super ugly, so I will not post or show how it looks like, but I can drive, so it's okay. So once I received my license, I went to the VIA app, and I'm going to show you guys the VIA app right now for the drivers. It's right here. All right. I turned the light off because on the other take, it didn't go. Anyway, so I put my phone number, I got a code, and they sent it to me back, and then I got in, and they're like, hey, what's up? We don't know you. So I had to set up an appointment. Now, disclaimer is I do not work for VIA yet, and I am not being sponsored by them. This is completely my own experience so far with the process, all right? So I went over there to their building in Long Island City, New York, and they were like, oh, do you have a car? Are you renting? And I said I was gonna rent. And then they were like, okay, so until you rent the car, we cannot make your app work because you need the documentation of the car, the plate, and so on and so forth. But they did everything else. They set up my account. So as soon as I get the car and send to them the documentation, I'll get the account running. Then they do a little course about how to use the app. And let me tell you, they hurry a lot on that little course. I was cooking, but I saved it. Yay! And I turned it around. Not saved. I'm eating this black sandwich, and I'll keep going after I eat it. So hold on. I was so hungry. Anyways, hold on a second. I need to drink something. I would like to apologize for all this extra eating and extra crazy because I am testing this video for my editing. I apologize for the quality of the video because I'm still using my little computer camera. Excuse me. But eventually I'm gonna invest on a better camera. Anyway, so where was that? Let me go back to the VIA thing. So everything was done. I went to the office. They set up everything. The guy gave me the class that he needed to give. And after that, the next step is the car. Now, VIA is pushing for this Mercedes mattress. They're pushing that thing like seriously pushing that thing. It's crazy. Like, makes no sense to me, but they're pushing that car on everyone. They're doing like the best promos on that car. They're doing everything they can to get those cars out. Oh, also, they make it more difficult because there's only 3 garages that they have partnership with for those cars. So no matter what you do, you only get the promotion if you're using those 3 garages. So you can find this car in any other garage and grab the car. However, because it's not from one of the 3 selected garages that they're working with, you don't get a $2,000 bonus. The $2,000 bonus works like this. For the 2 first weeks, once you get, I think it's a run, there's a number of rides that you need to do. So I think it's 100 rides. You get $500. So you get your rental basically paid. And then after the 2 weeks, it's going to be a bonus of $200 for the remainder. So it's 5 more weeks until it completes $1,000, as long as you do those 100 rides a week. Seems to be very easy because it's a ride sharing app. So for who doesn't know what Via is, it's a ride sharing app. So your car, this car that they're pushing out there, is a 7-seater. So you can have 7 passengers in that car at once, as long as each and every one of them, or at least 1 out of 2, is the person that's calling for the car. You should be getting that ride validated. Now, if you have a +1 or +2, those +1 or +2 does not count as your ride. So only the one person who called the car is the one that counts for the ride. I have not worked with Via yet. Looking forward to it. But let me finish my story. Out of the office, I go to the 3 garages. None of them has none of them have the Mercedes. So I'm like, okay, fine, that's okay. I called another garage that was in one of the 3. They did not have the Mercedes as well, but they had lease to own, and I'm not interested in that. It's a huge car. It's not something I'm interested in. I'm just gonna drive the first month and get it over with the promotion. But anyway, so it seems like this car is very difficult to find. And I even have a little video that I made the day that I was there with my little rant, and I'm gonna try to put it in here so you guys can see my little rant about it. Nobody has that car. Nobody. I need a car. I went to the only 3 companies that they have a deal with about the $2,000, but all 3 companies don't have cars, so it's kind of like frustrating. They don't have cars. So the guy goes to me and goes like, well, we only have it for the Mercedes mattress because we want as many cars as possible on the street. They're all out. They're all on the street. Move on already. Anyway, yeah, that was my day. All the cars are out. So the guy, when I came back to the office, was like, well, we try to push as many cars from Mercedes as we can outside on the street. And I'm like, as the video that I just showed say, all of them are out. They're all out. Don't need to push anymore. Get promotions on other vehicles. But anyways, so as a Hail Mary, I gave all of the people, my phone number. I got all of their phone numbers. And it seems like, I hope so, one of the companies called me today and they said that tomorrow they might give me the car because they received a return today. So I'm going to be looking out for that. Now, I do not know if Via is going to be as profitable as I expect them to be. I'm hoping that they are. I'm going to try to do the 10 hours a day for the first, 2 weeks and see if the profits are there. Because after the 2 weeks, I start paying for the car, legit paying for the car. So I will definitely make a video for you guys talking about it. Not only maybe a video of the car so you guys can see how the car looks like, and or my earnings for that week. But I will probably post some more details because I've looked around and there's a lot of Uber stuff and a lot of some Via stuff, but people tend to not post that many Via things after they do their first 2 weeks. And keep in mind, this is a disclaimer, Right now, as of, we are in April 2019, Uber is not taking new drivers in New York. So you are to get into a waiting list if you want to drive Uber. So right now, I can't drive Uber because I just got my TLC. So I was unable to get in when they were taking drivers. So right now, it's either Lyft, Juno, Via, um, and waiting list in Uber. For now, if you are interested in doing Via and thinking about it and whatnot already, start the process with the TLC because it takes forever. I started this process in, when did I start it? February, end of February, I think. Yeah, end of February. And it's mid April. So it will take a while. So you better get cracking, you know, and get it done because it will take a while. So if you are thinking about it, start doing it and get that license done. All right. If post comments and questions, whatever you guys want to know, I am pretty sure I didn't cover everything, but I will try to add up to whatever happens after I work my first week. Keep in mind, TLC process takes forever, so at least a month for your TLC license. And right now, the best money earning vehicle for Uber, not Uber, sorry, for Via is not very easy to find. So you're gonna have to like hustle on that as well. So keep all of those things in mind if you are interested in started driving. And I will post something about like my first week and whatnot to keep you guys posted if it's worth it to do that rather than a 9 to 5 and stuff like that, you know? If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, like my stuff, and ask me questions because that gives me a lot of ideas for videos. And I'm gonna keep working on editing these videos so they're more entertaining. And I'm gonna invest in, camera and a microphone eventually and things like that so you guys can enjoy it better. All right. Again, I'm going to, as soon as I start working, I'm going to post the video with my referral link. And I'm going to remind you guys that when I post the referral link. And if you guys are interested in started doing it, click on my referral link and let's all make some money. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.